Hey, it's Darren from fueledseo.com.au. Just thought I'd do a video today on why your blog may not be getting any traffic, zero traffic this year in 2026. There's lots of changed in the world. In SEO, I think there's still a lot of noise about AI and how it's used. But I think the basic of SEO will never change because it it is Google still uses this to do its algorithms to find the expert in that niche, and that's what you need to become. So today I have a cheat sheet. You should have a cheat sheet, and I think it's important that this helps you build your website well. So today we're going to talk about keywords. Are you using the right keywords? For example, keyword coffee machine may look so good. It may have 1 million searches a month, and you think, God, that's traffic. I want it. But 90% of those people are not going to buy. They are there just searching. To rank for that keyword would mean a big budget. And the reality is you're not buying the client, that one that wants to pull the trigger, whether you're an affiliate, whether you own a shop. So for this example, I would use the article, "The best coffee machine under $1,000" as your heading. That is buyer intent. And you are also narrowing down that 100,000. It may only have 120 searches a month, but the reality is that is your buyer. That is that one person that is looking to buy, not the 100,000, 200,000, whatever the main keyword is. Everyone loses their focus on the search volume. When I'm going through my keyword, I look at cost per click. Cost per click tells you where the buyers are. Something that costs 60 cents isn't worth much. Something that costs $12 per click, that's a keyword you want to rank for. And generally, they are long-tail keywords. So, I'm sorry, this is not scripted. So, make sure you use the long-tail keyword well. And when you do this, use that as your pillar page. So when I mean by pillar page, we're talking about creating content clusters. Content clusters will flow on. So then you might do a series of 10 articles just explaining coffee machines to show Google you are relevant for this niche. Your content is relevant. It's backed up. It's supported. And you've built a content cluster. Automatically, you build a content cluster, whether it's been through ClearScope, it's recommended, or just through going through Reddit, going through any other forum, question and answer forum like that. You can build your content cluster out through that without buying any tools. So the end of the day, the long tail keyword is the key to the buyer, whether you're an affiliate or the owner of the shop. I also think now you want to have the summary at the top. People don't want to scroll. They want the results straight up. They don't want to read 2,000 pages, 2,000 words on exactly what they have to do to get that. You want to have, in bold, everything going, Jura is number 1 for this reason. Breville is number 2 for this reason. I don't know much about coffee machines. But you need that above the fold. Above the fold is the key because people do not want to scroll. They do not want to have to search through 2,000 words to find the answer. So have the answer at the top of your page now. Content's changed. The answer needs to be at the top. The rest is just for search engines. So don't think that your keyword, just because you write a great article, means you're going to get the conversion. The conversion is the person gets what they see, what they want to see straight away. That is the key. Above the fold, above the fold. I can't reinforce that anymore. The next common problem is zero backlinks. So for me, this is my niche. This is my specialty. I have learnt the hard way about backlinks. I have actually bought a subdomain, and I'm going to tell you this, an expired domain, and ran one of these services on Facebook that offered 1,200 links for this. Now, I knew the domain could handle it. It already had 900 links. So I gave it to them, and guess what I come back with? A spam detection error in my software when I done a monthly scan after I received the backlinks. Prior to this, I did not receive a spam warning. This wasn't through a Google profile. This was through my software. I run ClearScope. I love it. I think it's just one tool you can use for everything. So, backlink quality. I can say this over and over again and people won't listen. Don't go to Fiverr. Don't go to these cheap little places and you think, oh, this is going to make me rank for saving money. These are fake sites. These have so many outbound links. There's no authority to pass on. And that's important. And, the content isn't great. It's not particularly relevant to your niche. It's just sporadic rubbish, to be honest. So you need to make sure your links are authoritative. They are trafficked. They are real sites. They will pass on link juice. It is a do follow link. Lots of things. It needs to be early. Your heading needs to be early on your page. That's what it reads. So do that. Don't think you need to spend $30 and you're going to rank for the keyword. You are not going to rank for much when you're buying these nasty links. I'm not going to name the company, but they were nasty. This site was actually ranking for its keyword with the backlinks it had. I actually got rid of 2,500 links to bring it back, and it still hasn't revived yet. So whether I've killed the domain, I don't know, but it definitely should have been able to handle those backlinks. It had age, it had authority, and the linking company, which I'm not going to mention. I don't slag off companies. They just done a shit job. It was a shit job. I can't give it anymore. So authority backlinks. Contact me. I will give you free advice. I don't care. I will help you out. I have backlinks for every niche that you can think of, and I can accommodate any budget. And the other thing you got to remember is a new website cannot handle a lot of backlinks. You need to build it slowly. This is where everyone says, SEO takes time. It is the long game in ranking. So make sure that when you do your backlinks, if you do my high domain authority backlinks, you literally only want to do 5 to 10 at the most for your first month. Your second month is 20. Your third month is 30. What you're doing is creating a foundation for your website. Also, directories. Google My Profile. These are foundational links that should be done. You can do this yourself. It's free. Keep the NAP, keep it all the same. All the phone numbers, all the addresses, keep them all the same. with Google profile. Add your articles that you write on your website first and then add them to Google profile. Show that you are active on Google. It will help you. So for me, the full strategy is, let's start at the top. Article: the best coffee machine under $1,000. I then have the answers at the top so people don't scroll. So they can click on my affiliate link, they can click on my shop link and go straight to cart and buy it. And with your content cluster, you have proved that you know your subject. You know it very, very well. Then you look at how it's written, your H1, your H2, your H3 tags. So it reads well, it's structured well. Use dot points, don't use long sentences. That's important. Make sure your blog, it has categories, and make sure the categories match up. A coffee machine category is not going to work under a dishwashing machine category. So common sense comes here. Use alt tags in your images. So the brand of the coffee machine, and say, well, I'm going to use Dura because I have a Dura coffee machine. I love it. This Dura is the best coffee machine in 2026. Use that in your alt tag. So your image is good. In your meta description, use that keyword in the first sentence. Use that phrase. Use it. That's what Google reads first. Now, when it comes to any content, have it in your H1 headings. Have different versions of that in your H2, H3. Keep it to about 2,000 words. Any more, you're just repeating yourself. That is the key. Then, so your blog is structured through your tags, through your categories. You've done a cluster. We've ticked that box. Now we've done backlinks. Now we haven't targeted coffee machines. We've targeted the best coffee machine under $1,000 as a keyword. Now, because we can't guess what people are going to ask. So we have to try and, look into the future and answer that. So that is my thing. These are quick wins. These keywords are generally low search volumes. People don't look for low search volumes. These are your quick wins, your low-hanging fruit, which has been repeated 1,000 times. These are your quick wins. The people blindly chase massive search numbers when the reality is your conversions, your ROI conversions are in those minimal searches, those 120. You might convert 10 to 15% of them. That's an amazing conversion. So look for your quick wins. Add the best two as an example and put a price there, because people are very, the cost of living in the world is crazy. So add a price. It's a word that people use now. So I hope this video has helped. Sorry, I'm not the professional. I don't have the professional background. Field SEO is all about backlinking. That's what we do. My website is not fancy. It's not full of fluff. It is, have a look at my website. You can go and see the prices of my services. I don't want people who just want a searching. I want people who come to me and say, Darren, yes, that service is great. Is it suitable for me? Is it suitable for my website? That's important. From my business end, that's important. I need to know more about your website and whether I'm going to kill it, because I can kill it. I could throw 20 or 200 backlinks that are domain 90 and I'm going to kill a brand new website. People don't tell you this. So come and check out my website, fueledseo.com.au. It is only new. I'm slowly ranking it, but this is the structure I have used for my affiliate sites for so long. So follow it. It works. And thanks for listening. I know the video went a little bit over time, but the reality is this is what works. This still works. These are your quick wins. This is your money, and you grow from there. All right. Thanks for listening, and everyone have a great day. Cheers, Darren.